Here in the upper left corner, USA, the signs of spring have at long last taken hold. After a few months of mostly slate gray skies and lots of rain, the best season of the Pacific Northwest has finally arrived. This weekend, 72 racing teams and over 200 drivers have arisen from their long winter hibernation to gather at the Ridge Motorsports Park, located 68 miles southwest of Seattle, for the Lucky Dog Racing League Podium at the Ridge, a high-octane festival of motorsports featuring 2 7-hour endurance road races.
Lucky Dog Racing is really about budget amateur racing. It's still real racing, still real race cars, still real racetracks. But it's a place to come and safely learn your racecraft while meeting all kinds of other teams that are at various levels.
The Lucky Dog Racing League was born to bring racing to the people with competitive, safe, and affordable wheel-to-wheel road racing.
A Lucky Dog race car is a mass production vehicle that is at least 15 years old, which helps make the series very approachable from a financial perspective. And we like to think of ourselves as a green sport because we are recycling cars.
The Lucky Dog Racing League races on celebrated bucket list tracks, including WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, Willow Springs, and Portland International Raceway.
Lucky Dog's great. I love the fact that people can build their cars how they want them. They can run what they want.
The rules are open enough for anyone to come into the series, whether you have a slow car or fast car. That's what I like about Lucky Dog.
The Lucky Dog Racing League Podium at the Ridge consists of 2 individual 7-hour races.
You're not using duct tape during a Lucky Dog event. Yeah, you're not doing a Lucky Dog event.
For the Bare Bones Racing Team, this is their first race weekend of the year.
Bare Bones Racing is a collective of team members that come from the Pacific Northwest. We have team members from Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia and Canada.
The team consists of drivers David Fosberg, Craig Merrill, Brent Reno, and Chris Foreman. Nate Morse will be handling pit and mechanical duties. They are racing a well-worn 1994 Mazda Miata known as Half Pipe.
This being our first race of the season, we've had a long winter off. It's basically just kind of shake off the rust that kind of accumulated over the winter, get into the flow and get back into the groove of racing again.
Adjacent to the Bare Bones team, the Blue Cheetahs, Phil Frank, Jimmy Schauberg, Mike Bernath, and Brandon Fisher prepare their highly modified 1984 Ford Mustang.
Our first car was the Renault Alliance, and then we moved up to a Mustang.
This is the first race of the season for us. You know, we got some things we've done to the car over the winter, and we're out here trying to be reliable, consistent.
The Blue Mustang was given its name tongue-in-cheek.
Everyone thought we were always cheating, and so I'm like, hey, let's make a blue car and we'll call it the Blue Cheetahs.
4 years ago, we started Lucky Dog with the goal that this is an amateur race series. A broad range of cars, fast and slow, and the goal is always to make motorsports accessible. One of the ways that we accomplish this is with our strict no contact policy. You guys have all heard me talk about it before. If you do have contact, you're gonna come in and see me. It's an automatic 5-minute penalty. Second time, it's a 20-minute sit. This is a big racetrack. Your cars are kind of small. You don't need to run into each other.
All right, I want you to go out there and have the time of your life today and a safe race. Thank
you. Immediately after the drivers' meeting, the Ridge Motorsports Park comes alive with 72 race cars taking to the track for a 40-minute qualifying session.
You have fast cars, you have slow cars, you have newer cars, you have older cars, you have experienced, licensed drivers, and you have folks that have never been in the car.
There are 3 classes of Lucky Dog racers. The C class for the slow cars, the B class for the intermediate runners, and the A class for the fastest cars. Lucky Dog officials will take the average of the team's lap times to determine which class they qualify in. The goal is to put each team in a class with like teams.
So what we like to refer to as, we have Chihuahuas, racing Chihuahuas, and Greyhounds versus racing Greyhounds.
Halfway through the qualifying session, the Blue Cheetah's Mustang develops a race-jeopardizing mechanical problem.
We're having some fuel cell issues. The issue is the car is cornering so well now, the internal baffle is broke loose. It's covering up the input of the fuel pump. We've got about 18 gallons of capacity and we're only able to use 12.
Now that we have to pit almost every hour, that's going to move us from 3 pits up to about 5 or 6.
The more time spent in the pits, the more time lost to the competition on the track.